It's just a ton of character in it. All right, so let's head down. And what else do I need to do? I think I've done all I need to do here, right? I just need to get this show on the road. I think. I'm guessing. So what else do I do here? Arhu told us to happen to 2 cloak figures. The room was destroyed. Jake was dead. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, we gotta go back there because we have access to stuff. Oh, and my guy wants to talk here, or Medora wants to talk. Look, I'm not one to stuff my nose where it ain't invited, but whose harebrained idea was it to install a wizard to fight dark magic in Sisal? May as well invite a shark to protest minnows. Knowing how his kind thrive on sticking their fat fingers into their natural order, it surprised me about as much as a sack of potatoes to find out Arhu himself's a sorcerer. Place does look somewhat like a madman's workshop, doesn't it? We'll have to keep a close eye on our friend here. To charge Arhu a villain merely for being a wizard, such chauvinism has no place in our party. Yeah. You call it chauvinism, I call it a keen eye. Medora's right, we ought to regard all magical beings with suspicion until we ferret out the true enemies. No, let's agree with one another here. Whoa, now, old Medora certainly stirred the rattlesnake. You may be right that my zeal leaps before it looks, but in my day at Academy North, we had 3 principles: loyalty, vigilance, and thoroughness. That's not to say I can't learn a thing or two from you youngsters and your... What's the word? Starts with a P. Prudence. That's the ticket. I believe she just called us. I believe she just called us a prude. So let's head back to the Wailing Tin or Howling Inn or Wayfarer's Lodge or whatever the heck it was. Yeah, can we like actually walk up the steps, please? Thank you. Alright, so now I should be able to tell this guy to get out of my way so I can investigate the scene of the crime. Wherever this guy's at. Oh, here he is. Hello, sir. I wish to talk to you, sir. I've spoken to Arius. Let me inside, please. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain he is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy. Oh, I love it. I love it a lot. Wow, there's lots of blood here. Okay. Oh, what the hell was that? Whoa! I just got hit by something. It knocked me right into a loading screen. What powerful magic this is. Oh, am I down in the... Where the hell am I at? Zigzags. By the will that lasts a billion words, what's this? What are you doing here? Where do the very stars come to die? Who are you and where have you come from? We are source hunters from the realm of Rivellon. Are you indeed? Then let me tell you, hunters of the source, that you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How? I wonder. All we did was to approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light, then whirled us away. A stone, you say? Could it be? Could it be I've been right all along? The stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as diamond, but did it glow softly deep down in its heart, as if a soul dwelled within? Yeah, sure, that might have been it. Starstone, it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking. It has brought its awakeners here. All was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be, or so I thought. So I feared, but then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine and dance like fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? things of light to unlock things of darkness. Lead us into realms unforbidden, where salvation may yet be found. It would be really great if you'd start making sense right about now. And yes, it actually says that on the screen. Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. See, that is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
You took the words right out of my mouth, and I'm actually glad you did, because my throat is on fire. My throat is on fire. Let's look in the desk. Nothing. All these books are out here, and there are no books on the desk. Nothing at all. All right. What? Ooh, vial. I don't know what's in the vial, but I will take it. I guess I have to look at it, inspect it with my inspecty thing to find out what it actually is. What is this? Bottle of beer, bottle of wine. Yes, please. I will take all that. And I don't think I need a pillow, though. What is... I must look through everything, because that is the way of things. That is the way of the world. Inactive portal. Okay. He's got a giant telescope here, which I'm guessing is the thing he wanted me to look at. So let us look in the telescope. Ooh. Okay. What am I looking at? Okay. Can I click on that again? What am I supposed to be seeing here? I'm just seeing a bunch of asteroids and a blue portal. Huh. Okay. I saw whatever it is you think I was supposed to see. And now the portal is active. So let's talk to this guy.
How can I help you, dearest chum?
You look through the looking... I can't remember the voice. I'm trying to think. It was like a Joker voice. You looked through the looking lens you saw. Terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I'm not a child, Imp. The dark doesn't scare me. Oh, how brave you are, how bold and hardy. Too bad it won't help you even a little bit when that seemingly inevitable end comes to swallow you whole. This maw of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone Starter, you have just witnessed the end of all. The maelstrom that, like a carrion eater, is devouring the carcass of creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence. A bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair. I did despair. For the longest of times I did. Aeons upon aeons I have traveled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything that could put a stop to the maelstrom. So you're a Time Lord, huh? You have a blue box somewhere? That is how I found this place, and I knew that it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless, yet out of reach, until you came along, the ones who tamed the Star Stone. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time. I think it's time you tell me who you are, Sir Imp. Do I call you Doctor? But of course, I am Zixax, the Imp Historian, tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation. Faithfully have I fulfilled my task, and would have done so perpetually, until one day I saw that time will end. Impossible, I thought. Inconceivable. For the gods had told me that their work was infinite, both in depth and in distance. But my eyes did not deceive me when in the maelstrom I beheld. Time would end. I would end. All would end. No, I cried. Never. I shall save time. If it's the last thing I do. So far my efforts have been in vain. But you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal. Starstones, the end of time, us source hunters. How about you connect the dots for me? To claim I can piece the puzzle together would, at this stage, be premature and insincere. But let me summarize the facts as clearly as I can see them. Here we are in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The runestones that adorn it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to the Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remained off limits to me. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstones spring to life, and thereby are you activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer towards a solution to the continuance of time. But how did you get here, and what is here? Well, you see, on one of my travels, I found a runestone in the deep, demonic dungeons that hide from daylight far beneath the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions. I read the rune, and it brought me here, this sad little realm that is no more than a mere morsel at the edge of all-consuming abyss. Ever since it has been a place where I've found shelter, a home even, though it shares its dominion with that terror of terrors that is the void. So there you have it, the homestead on the shelter plain at the end of time. Welcome be, my friend, welcome be. Splendid idea. Later we can talk till the cows come home, but right now we should investigate the portal. Where, oh where does it lead, I wonder?
Come back. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Oh, good. I'm glad I actually selected the voice that they selected. Don't dilly-dally. All right, well, let's go to the Homestead Hall.
What strange new world is this? Let us explore.
Where on the world are we?
We are not on the world at all.
How perceptive you guys are. What is this? Inactive portal. That looks rather... That's got to be like the end game there. That's got to be that demon dimension probably. Journal updated. What is this? Inactive portal. There's stuff's like spilling out of portals and stuff. Holy crap. Oh, he's called the Weaver of Time? Or is that something else? It must be something else. Oh, vases. we must search for loot while we're here. At least I'll have vases to put, or vases to put stuff in when I get encumbered. So that guy is holding a ball of lightning. So, and
The way I press.
torch and
Quiet as the grave.
and
I have so many.
other things, other elements. Last chest.
Perhaps she doesn't speak the common tongue. Probably about 15.
Is that the last chest in the universe? Is that what that is?
Elvish?
Spreken the Elvish. That's awesome. We're gonna do some pig Latin from an imp. That's great. I've tried every imaginable tongue, from dwarven to lizard ears, but this woman simply won't budge. Maybe she just doesn't like the look of a refined, impish face like mine. Perhaps you'll have a better luck, but do please report back what you find, Source Hunter. That's awesome. That is just so awesome. Another vase. It's not the last vase, it's just a vase. So I guess she wants to talk to us. Oh, the Weaver of Time. Okay, this is the one. A young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist plucking at her instrument's strings. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Who are you, madam? At first, it seems this taciturn woman will continue to ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you, and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. Her lips move ever so slightly, and when she speaks, her voice appears to reach you from an untold distance, whispers wrestled from oblivion. I am Time, the Weaver of Time. In the ethereal threads of eternity, so do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you. Do you mean to tell me that I am not at all featured on the canvas of time? I am outside the bounds of time? I am time's forgotten? I am putting words into my character's mouth? I do not mean to, but it is the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. How can I redeem time if, as you say, I'm not even part of it? I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know then that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the precipice of ages, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time, like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they placed new ribbons along my fingers, like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry, and because you give Starstone energy, you are crafting time. These Starstones, please seek them, so that time may be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them, so that the void may yet devour itself alone. There are many questions I have for you. Ask, and I shall answer, if I can. Why is this Starstone so important, and why does it react to me and my colleague alone? Alas, the answers to those questions shall still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry, as yet. A hidden answer lies beyond this veil of inscrutability, though, for the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. Starstones will not lead you to no new places of wonder only. No, they will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. You called this place the Precipice of Ages. Is that what it is? No more, no less? That, in and of itself, is a lot, aye. More than most realms can claim. But no, the Precipice of Ages is not the be-all and end-all of this curious place. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the stones will tell. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I resided in another realm altogether, but ever since the end of time appeared in these deep, dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable, a thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. Why do you talk to me and not the imp historian? I do not usually talk. Come to think of it, when I addressed you, it was the first time my voice was ever invoked. I have no need of conversation like I have no need of air, or appetite, or affection. All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its declivity. You I talk to, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. Alright, I'll take my leave then.
The plot thickens.
We should tell the imp the Weaver's tale.
The plot thickens.
How can I help you, dearest?
So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I met with the Weaver of Time. She talked to me. Wondrous, oh wondrous indeed. At least she's willing to speak to someone around here. So what did she say? That I should look for starstones, for they renew and revitalize time. I knew it! As surely as Zix comes before Zax, I knew it. Then that should be your mission. Excuse me. That was pleasant. Then that should your mission be, my friend. Oh, I beseech you, let that be your mission, to trace Starstone wherever it may lead you. Together we'll try to unfold the depths of this dimension, and thereby try to save all and everything from annihilation. Here, take this runestone and this precious little pyramid. Gifts are they from me to you. The rune will bring you back and forth from Riverline whenever you decide the moment is opportune. And the pyramid? It has a twin. Find it and you shall see just how handy these twins can be. Cool. I guess that's all I need to know then.
Come back if you need any old thing.
And I got an achievement, Trick Bag. You've earned a runestone that allows you to quick travel. Use the homestead travel button on the right side of the screen under the minimap. Excellent. Alright. And I guess I have a chest here that is where I can store my stuff. I am the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each you'll discover how to open me.